What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Posh Foundation Champions League Challenge. And today I've got quite a lot packed into this episode, or planning to. I've got the January transfer window to take you through, let you see just what business we managed to do. There's been a few outs and quite a few more ins coming into the club. We are currently on the 17th of March. Now, have a look at our recent results. Things have been going very, very well. Since the last time that you saw us play a game, I believe, if I remember correctly, it was around the Sunderland and Derby game, maybe. Since then, we broke our Sunderland curse, finally, with a massive 5-0 win in the FA Cup fourth round, and what has been a terrific FA Cup journey so far this season. More on that in just a second. We then played Barnsley away from home. Josh Martin managed to get the goal to give us a big 3 points. We then played Stoke, Dembele and Cargbo on the score sheet in a 2-1 win. Big game against Middlesbrough. They were third in the league at the time of recording and playing this game. Ricky J. Jones scored 2, and Beereth added to that to give us a nice, pretty comfortable win, to be fair. Ipswich was a little bit tighter. A 3-2 win away from home. I mean, I'll take that. Again, a difficult team to navigate past. 2 goals from Cargbo, including the penalty, and another goal from Mika gave us the win. West Brom, it's always going to be a difficult game, this. West Brom, they're having a good season. We know they're a strong team. They're one of those teams that always seem to get promoted and swap places with the team struggling in the Premier League. We were unable to beat them at the Hawthorns, a 1-0 defeat, unfortunately for us. However, we did not sink there. We then had our FA Cup 5th round tie against Southampton. Now, you may think, you know, that's more than winnable. Southampton are doing well. They are doing very well in the Premier League this season. They're currently sitting mid-table on 40 points. They're safe. They're not going down this season. They're well and truly safe. I think they were about 8th when we played them as well. And we put in one hell of a defensive performance and came out 1-0 winners again. Mika Beereth with the all-important goal. He's doing really well for us now. We then continued that with a big win over Nottingham Forest, 4-3. Cargbo, Rogan with a banging free kick, and Mika Beereth with 2 goals again to give us a fantastic 3 points. We then did it all over again against Blackburn, the current league leaders. Are they still in the lead? They are. They're still top of the league, 7 points clear of Brentford. We took all 3 points off them. It was a flurry of last-minute goals, actually. I'll just bring up the match report. We took the lead. We went ahead 2-0 after the first half hour. They got 1 back before half-time, came out, scored again to make it 2-2. Kometio scored a header from a corner to make it 3-2 after 69 minutes. Yaremchuk equalised and it became 3-3. And then Martin with a 92nd minute goal, a Beereth assist as well, shouldn't go unnoticed, gave us a huge win over Blackburn. And then recently we've just played Preston. Again, I talk about, you know, the status of the team. You'd think we should probably be beating them. I mean, they are mid-table. They're on a good run of form. They came into this match having won their last 4 league games. Similar to us, they are doing very, very well at the moment. But we managed to get a 2-2 draw away from home. I'm not complaining. We are now 3 points away from Sheffield United, who are sitting 6th place. This is more than doable. We've got 8 games left. 8 games left. And let me just look at our schedule. In fact, I've not even checked this myself. Forgetting the FA Cup just for a second, we've got Sheffield United, which is going to be a huge game. We could catch them up. Wait, what's their goal difference? We could, if we win 2-0, maybe 3-0, we could overtake them. So a chance to overtake Sheffield. We then play Reading, who are, where are Reading? Reading down near the bottom. We play Reading, MK Dons, Sheffield Wednesday, Huddersfield, Hull. They are all bottom half of the league. Wigan, and then Bristol City Bristol 9th, Wigan 18th. this is doable. We have got an amazing run in, and we are in the FA Cup quarter-final. Would you believe it? Yeah. We have got Arsenal, unfortunately. I think they knocked us out of the cup. I think it was a Carabao Cup, maybe last season or the season before. We've been drawn against them. I was really hoping we'd get Ipswich or Swansea. It wasn't the case. I mean, we're going to give it our all. That is the game coming up next, and will be coming in this episode. But before we do that, let's have a look at the transfers that I made in January. Okay, so we'll start with the outs. And the first one out is Ronnie Edwards. He's left the club permanently. A very, very good player. A lot of promise. However, just didn't quite cut it for us. There was always... It's not that he played bad. He never did quite enough to cement a first-team place. There were always people in the team slightly better than him. I'd say this was probably his best season for us. A 7.08 rating. He played 37 games. Probably quite influential on the side. After that, he sort of dipped. We used him a lot. The season before. Decided to sell him. We got a decent offer from Sheffield Wednesday. They're looking to get relegated. So I'm not quite sure we've seen the last of Ronnie Edwards. Next up is Augustin Roldan. If you remember, we signed him for not a lot of money. I think about 500k. There we go, £425,000. We signed him from Huesca in the second division in Spain. A regen with a lot of potential. He was very, very good for us as well. We started giving him a run out after being on loan, and he started putting in some fantastic performances. Even scored a couple of goals for us and assisted here and there. However, we are unfortunately at a club where you can have bad players, okay players, slightly decent players. As soon as you start getting players that are really good, they're going to get poached. And that's what happened with Roldan. And when we got an offer, from Watford for 9.75 million. That was an offer I couldn't refuse. He wanted to go. We wanted the money. And rightly so. And finally, the last outgoing of the January transfer window was our other fullback, Leif Davis. Now, he's been one of the best players that we've had during our tenure at Peterborough. Obviously, signed him on loan in the second season from Leeds. And then we've made that move permanent for just £1 million. We sold him for 8. A really, really good player. I mean, we'll keep an eye on Watford. They're currently bottom of the league. It may be that we try and go back in for Leif Davis. You know, I'd love to bring him back to the club. He's a really, really good player. If Watford get relegated, and who knows, maybe if we get promoted or at least finish in the playoffs, there may be some interest there. Maybe we can try and lure him back to the club. So we've looked at the outs. Now let's look at the ins. And first in was Alex Cochrane. Just basically to replace Leif Davis. A really good left back. English, 25 years of age. He's on 14 grand a week. So pretty decent. And he cost us £400,000. We signed him from Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, not much else to say. He's just pretty much a straight up replacement for Leif Davis. We also went and got ourselves a backup, mainly to be used at right back. However, he is very, very capable of playing in a central midfield role. Matty Virtue has been signed. It says it there, squad player. That's what he is. He's a squad player. He won't be starting many games. He'll be on the bench most of the time, and he'll be filling in when we've got a lot of fixture congestion. A pretty good all-round player and cheap. £3,500 a week. We signed him for 300,000 as well. We had quite a flurry on deadline day, I must admit. Not panic buys though. Not panic buys. The first in was Andy Rinomota. Rino Mota? I don't know how you say his name. We're going to go Rinomota. We signed him from West Brom for just over £1 million. We're paying him 13.5 grand a week. A very good player. A ball-winning midfielder and can play centre mid. Again, very important to me. He's very versatile. He can also play on the right-hand side of defence, which he has done already for us a couple of times. As you can see, he's done all right for us. He's already scored 1 goal in the league. He's got a decent pass percentage, 92% pass completion, and his tackling 88%. He's doing pretty well for us. 28 years of age as well. Is that correct? 28 years of age. So, we'll get a couple of years out of him at the very least. Next up, Teddy Jenks. One for the future, kind of. He's just turned 24 years of age. He's got a little bit of potential, a little bit about him. His mental stats are very, very good, as are his physical stats. He's quite quick. He's got a little bit of strength. He's very fit as well. Can play sort of that CDM midfield and even attacking midfield role. At the moment, he's going to be used as sort of a squad player, similar to Virtue. But we'll keep an eye on his development. Maybe we'll try and flip him for a little bit more money. 400k. Give him a season of development, maybe 2, and I reckon we can sell him for a little bit more. Speaking of youngsters, Greg Young, no pun intended, 22 years of age, joins the club. He's a left back, signed initially as just a little bit of backup for Alex Cochrane. We do have Sean Rogan, who can play left back, but he's also sort of deputising as a backup for the central defensive positions. Really, really good. Fast, fit, little bit of potential. We'll see if that changes. He might progress a little bit. Again, very cheap. We signed him for 200 grand, and we are paying him about 4.5 grand a week. And our final signing of the January transfer window is one that I'm actually quite excited about. Stefan Matisse, I think that's how you say it, comes in. He's a French 18-year-old striker / winger. We will be trying to, I think, push him into as a striker. I'm not too sure yet. His dribbling and crossing is pretty good. Finishing needs a little bit of work. What impressed me was his physical stats. Already he has 15 pace, 18 agility, 17 acceleration. He looks rapid, absolutely rapid, and already his value has gone up since signing him. Now, we paid 1.2 million to sign him from VAFC. This could be one similar to Roldan, who, if he progresses enough, we could definitely turn him over for a hefty profit in the future. And if not, I have full faith that he'll be a very important player for us in, maybe 2 to 3 seasons, as we start to eventually say goodbye to Ricky J. Jones and the likes of Cargbo. All in all, a pretty good January transfer window, to be fair. And like I said, we've been enjoying our run of games. We're playing some absolutely fantastic stuff. This is going to be mental. An FA Cup game against Arsenal in the quarter-final. If we were to get to the semi-finals, how crazy would that be? This is our best cup run yet, managing Peterborough, as our Sheffield United game has been postponed. Oh, that's a bit annoying. So, I wonder when we'll play that then. They're really the toughest team that we've got left to play, and it's crucial as well to try and overtake them in the league. Okay, time to select our team to play against Arsenal. I'm going to stick with O'Reilly. O'Reilly is slowly becoming our #1 keeper, by the way. He's just putting in some fantastic performances. Again, quite a bit of potential on him. He's 20 years of age. I'm very happy with him as things stand. Now, do have to swap our team around slightly. McNamara is going to stay at right back. Meteo, excuse me, and Kent. We can bring Cochrane back in for Young, who unfortunately has picked up an injury as well. And we'll put Rogan on the bench. Dumbia is suspended, which means we're going to bring in Rinomota. Still don't think that's how you say his name, but that's what I'm going with. And we'll put Teddy Jenks on the bench. Viger is going to stay in the centre of midfield. Dembele on the right. I think I want to swap with Ricky J. Jones. J. Jones in on the left-hand side. Biereth ineligible to play because Arsenal, of course, are his parent club. We're going to start Dimitri Cornes. He's been out the side a little bit recently, struggling with an injury. So we're going to put him back in and see what he can do. Now, I'm well aware Cargbo is not fully fit for this game, I'm going to play him because he's that important. I have faith that, we've got Heino on the bench who can come on and make a difference. I think I'm going to put Matisse on the bench as well instead of... I'm going to put Matisse on instead of Heino because he has impressed. He has scored a goal for us already. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to stay... No, we're going to go balanced. Let's be sensible. We're going to go balanced, and I think this is the team that is capable of getting a result against Arsenal. I 100% believe that we can do it. If we get a goal early, maybe we can sit back and defend, because we've had a pretty good defensive record. It's probably the worst possible start. Weiger has picked up an injury early on. We're going to have to take him off and bring on... I think we have to bring on Henderson in that position. Such a shame. Henderson on. Early injury. Let's regroup. The first highlight of the game. And it is Arsenal in possession. They've chosen to go short with a free kick. And now here's Pomerez on the left-hand side. Gabriel. Back to Lokonga. Smith Rowe. Tackled by Henderson. And there could be a counter-attack on here for us as Cornes picks up the ball, plays in a fantastic through ball for Ricky J. Jones. One-on-one with the keeper. He's put it wide. What a start that could have been. Ricky. That would have been a dream start against Arsenal. We have a goal kick. O'Reilly plays out short. Something we've been doing a lot recently, playing out to our centre-backs. And then working the ball forwards as Cornes combines with Cochrane and Jones. Looking for Jones, and it's cut out by Tomiyasu. He plays it to Odegaard, back to Pomerez, and eventually the ball falls all the way back to Ruben Blanco. I'm not familiar with that goalkeeper. That is who is between the sticks for Arsenal. It'd be interesting to see where Ramsdale has gone. I imagine Leno is maybe retired at this point. I'm not too sure. But Martinelli's run down the whole pitch. Crazy ball out for Smith Rowe. Odegaard, Lokonga, Tomiyasu, back to Odegaard, Saka, Tomiyasu. They're trying to just patiently waiting, probing, trying to find that space. And Odegaard picks it up. He drives into the box, turns, plays it to Saka, and Saka puts it past O'Reilly. There's not much we could do to stop that. It was really, really good play from Arsenal. Good play by Odegaard to keep that in at the byline. And we find ourselves 1-0 down. Let's go ahead and encourage. Make sure our heads do not drop. And straight away we have a highlight. If we could reply instantly. Jones to Cargbo. Looking good. Cargbo to Dembele. Dembele's in. Dembele shoots, and it's a great save from Blanco. Who is he? It's not Matt Blanco, is it? They got Matt Blanco's cousin in goal. It's a corner. I don't think anything will come of this. Very rarely does it. Cochrane whips it in towards Cometio, and he's got his head to it, and it's gone over the bar. Another highlight just before half-time. It is a throw-in that starts from way deep inside our own half as we look to try and play out. Arsenal are doing well to cut off those passing lanes. We're forced to go back to O'Reilly, who then goes long, and it's dropped straight back into Arsenal's hands or feet. But Dembele has dispossessed the Arsenal player there, and Cargbo is dispossessed by Gabriel. Dembele wins it back, combines with Henderson. Winamota back to Kent. Back to Winamota. Cometio. Goes back to O'Reilly. Now we know what's going to happen. He pumps it long. Can we find it this time? Cornes isn't able to get a touch on it. And Matt Blanco clears it to Tierney, who attacks down his left-hand side. Plays in Martinelli. This could be two. Martinelli looks to get a ball across. Kent's come across and is brought down. He's brought down Martinelli. And the referee has not hesitated. Pointed to the spot. And there's no VAR because we're at our ground. Origi steps up. And O'Reilly saved it. What a save that is. That could be huge. Tierney, the play hasn't stopped. The Conga on the edge. Plays it to Odegaard. Odegaard finds Saka. Out wide for Tomiyasu. He might try and get a ball back into the box. Odegaard. We're doing well to shut them out. Tomiyasu crosses it in and O'Reilly catches it. What a player this O'Reilly could be. He's having a great season. His rating shoots up to a 7.7 as we head into half time. And as we do get into the halftime break, I cannot be disappointed with how we've played. The XG was even up until that penalty. Obviously, now it's massively one-sided. We're 1-0 down. We're at home. This is ours. This is ours for the taking. I'm going to say I'm happy with your performance so far. We're going to go out. We're going to continue playing positively. We're going to play at a higher tempo. And maybe be a little bit more expressive. As far as transitionally, I think we're doing pretty well. We'll distribute it a bit more quickly. And out of possession, I'm quite happy with how we're set up. Into the second half. Drinking a bit of my coffee there. And we've got a highlight. Cochrane's played it with Jones. Down the left-hand side. Whips it in towards Cargbo. Oh, it's hit the crossbar. He's hit the crossbar and it's gone over. A really good start into the second half for us. Arsenal have restarted play with a goal kick. Odegaard launches one forwards, looking for Origi, but Kent sweeps that up beautifully. And now we can look to play that forward ball towards Cargbo, cut out by Gabriel. I think Cargbo just needs to drop that little bit deeper just to come and get that. As Arsenal play it around, O'Reilly does well, you know, takes control of that situation. And now we look to play out as he launches it forwards towards Jones, who's unable to get ahead to that ball. And Arsenal in possession again. It's happening too many times. Martinelli now on the left-hand side. Cuts it back for Lokonga. Tierney. Lokonga. He might shoot. He does shoot. It's a great goal. Lokonga, is that their centre-back? Is he a centre-back? Oh, he's just absolutely smashed that one in. Going to go attacking. We are going to keep to a shorter tempo of passing. Maybe go a bit wider. I'll try and work the ball into the box. Let's see if that has an effect. We'll play. Our heat map looks pretty good. Again, we've not played badly. We've had 2 half chances. 2 of our shots have been blocked. 3 off target and 3 on target. Not been a bad performance by us at all. We might have to look at making changes after this. Arsenal highlight. And we win the ball. We're going to score. Now is the time to do it as... Oh, the tackle came in. Odegaard somehow has wormed his way out of that one. But McNamara, fantastic interception. Plays it to Cogbo. And it's another good save by Matt Blanco, but Cogbo's got it back. Henderson blazes it. Oh, Henderson. Okay, time for subs. We are going to take off. Corness has not played well. We're going to get Matisse on. Matisse on as a pressing forward. We're also going to take off Dembele and bring on Martin. He struggled down that right-hand side today. Let's see if this makes a difference. The corner to Arsenal. Odegaard whips it in towards Wijnaldum. And it falls to Origi, who puts it behind for a goal kick. Thought we might see that goal kick. In the end, it's quite a pointless highlight. We do have a highlight. I don't know if this is because I brought up the tactical menu. As Martin looking to create something on the right-hand side. He whips it in towards Matisse. And it's cleared away by Tomiyasu. And Saka with a chance to run at our defence, which he does. He's so fast. He cuts back for Odegaard. And it skies it. We've got no more subs left. In fact, wait, let me just double check that. Do we get more subs in the FA Cup? No. We have 0 subs remaining. Some of our players are absolutely knackered. 2-0 down, 20 minutes left to play. What other changes can we make? Our XG bar is kind of leveled out a little bit. Which suggests that we aren't creating much at all. Can I change it? I think we need to stay wide. Still got our players overlapping on the right and left. Maybe we'll try and whip the crosses in. Let's hit some early crosses. Be a little bit more disciplined, maybe, in possession. One more change I will make for now. I'll push Rinamoto forwards now to join Henderson as a central midfielder rather than a CDM. If we're going to score, it's got to be now or never, really. 10 minutes left to play. Running out of time. Let's get Jones on attack. Martin on attack. We've just got to go for this. Oh, God, I thought Martinelli had made it 3. That would have been curtains. Oh, no, Henderson. Oh, no, Henderson's been sent off. He's got sent off. Oh, he hasn't. Oh, my God, I thought he'd been given a second yellow. Be careful. Okay, we're going to go very attacking. We've got to go for this now. Not worried about early crosses. You play how you want to play. Just go and get a goal now. That is pretty much it. Go and get a goal. We'll go a higher defensive line. I'm not worried about an offside trap. If we concede, we concede. In transition, quickly distribute to flanks, long kicks, counter press. Now's the time to go and get the ball. When we don't have it, we need to make sure we're doing our utmost best to win it back. 8 minutes left to play. Running out of time, running out of hope. If we are to make this comeback, we've got to score in the next couple of minutes. Let's encourage them. 5 minutes left to play. Either way, we've had a great run. McNamara throws it into Martin. Cargbo towards Henderson. Henderson headers it. Jones, back post. Ricky J. Jones has scored. It's 2-1. And we've been given a lifeline with 4 minutes left to play and stoppages. Maybe, just maybe, we have a chance. Cargbo, Henderson header. It's palmed away by Matt Blanco. And Jones is the one that fires it in to the back of the net at the back post. We'll go ahead and encourage the lads again. 88 minutes played. How much stoppage time is there going to be? That is the question. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes of stoppage time. We have to go for this. Henderson forwards. Vinamoto. We'll get the fullbacks forward slightly. I want Ricky J. Jones on the left for now. Come on, boys. Come on. Wait. What's happened? Wait, what's happened? What's happened? There's a goal! It's glitched! We've scored! It's 2-2! Oh my God, it completely glitched. This is what happened. For some reason, it was shown as a replay. Ricky J. Jones has scored. It's 2-2 against Arsenal. 4 minutes left to play. Can we get another one? Oh my God, that is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. This is what we just got. We travelled into the future and saw the replay before the actual goal. 3 minutes left. And it looks like, I guess, extra time. 4 minutes left to play. Sorry, not 4 minutes. 2 minutes. I've lost the capacity to speak English. This is a really long video now. I'm well aware of that. Is it going to be extra time for us? Full time. Oh, a replay? Oh, it goes to a replay. Unbelievable. Why is it not extra time? It's the quarterfinal. Oh. Okay, well, we are going to a replay against Arsenal at their stadium. A 2-2 draw. 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. I'll take that. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have. We've covered a lot. I know it's a long one. Sorry about that. You know, maybe you skip through the transfer stuff. It's up to you. If you've enjoyed it, please hit the like button, hit subscribe. I'll be back very soon. Hopefully with the reverse tie of this FA Cup fixture.